Hello and welcome to Section 5, Building and Optimizing the Virtual Desktop Operating System, and in this case for Windows 7. In this section we're going to focus our attention on the virtual desktop machine and how to build and configure them to run in Horizon View. So what are we going to learn in this section? In this section we're going to start to create the operating system images that will be used to create the virtual desktop machines from. We will start by walking through the build process before going on to create a Windows 7 image, which we will then optimize for running as a View virtual desktop. Then we will create the virtual machine in vCenter, build the OS, optimize it for VDI, and then we will prepare it for delivery to the end users. So now let's move on to the first video in this section, and we'll walk you through the build process that we're going to follow to build the virtual desktop machine images. Let's have a look at the build process that we will follow in some more detail. We start by creating a new virtual machine in vCenter, and choosing the option for Windows 7 or Windows 10 depending on the machine which we're going to build. During this process we're going to configure the virtual hardware options and also make some configuration changes to the virtual machine BIOS. Namely, we're going to disable things like floppy drives, serial ports and parallel ports, basically any hardware that doesn't exist in the virtual world. Next we're going to install the Windows Desktop Operating System, in this case Windows 7. Once the desktop operating system has been installed, the next step is to install VMware tools, as you would do for any other type of virtual machine. Next, we're going to optimize the image for a VDI solution. And now that we have an optimized operating system, you can now install any applications that are going to be part of this base image. These would be applications that all users are entitled to, such as a PDF reader, for example. The final component is to install the Horizon agent. This will allow the virtual desktop machine to communicate with the connection server. Now that you've completed the virtual desktop machine and it's been optimized and had applications installed, you can now prepare it for delivery to the end users. At this stage we're either going to take a snapshot, which we will use for linked or instant clones, or we can create a template of the virtual desktop machine to make full clones. The desktop is now ready to deliver to the end users. So now we can go ahead and start to build the virtual desktop machines.